Coppage, CEO, Simplex IT, Crotch Joe Geek, and this is my actual summary of a 4-day trip to Denver, which includes not one, not two, but actually 3 partner events that it was great to work them all together. So we're going to talk about, first of all, VOIP, which is our voice over IP partner. And we basically, I'm a member of their advisory council. Don't tell them that's a bad idea. We met on the first day, go over stuff along those lines, and then second was their bvoip partner meeting, and then finally a 2-day event, which is the MSP Community Minds. And this is one of those where relatively small conference in terms of both the number of vendors and also the number of attendees, but this is one where small actually is better because it can be very, very focused. And let's talk about that a little bit. So I'm actually going to cover both the advisory council and the partner meeting together because there's a lot of commonality there and all that. And here's the thing. Simplex IT, we've been a bvoip partner for a year or so, actually about 2 years now. And it's one of those where we've never been aggressively pushing, although I hate to use that term, presenting to clients the VoIP solution. We've talked about it, but it hasn't been high on our priority list. And one of the things that I wanted to do this week was to really double down and take a look at what are the resources, what are the products, both in terms of painkillers, meaning that an organization that is using a VoIP system where they're getting bad service, bad support, bad product, bad phone calls. And using bvoip, can we alleviate that issue? And I think the question, or the answer on that is a resounding yes. But the other thing is what else can we do using the services? In other words, great, phone calls. You can make phone calls and the phone rings and people answer it and you have good quality service. You can do all these sort of things. And they're not commodities, but boy, they're close to it. And so I wanted to get a much better idea of what are the other things that actually improve the idea of not only data or voice communication, but also what's the data aspect of it, whether it be through integrated SMS, texting, and also from integrating the voice conversations with applications such as Salesforce and or the like. So there was some cool stuff there. And also just talking with how different organizations are supporting bvoip, their success stories, and organizations our size, our complexity. So it was good to match experience to experience. And then talking about how to, I hate to say go to market, but how to do a better job in terms of educating what the opportunities are for our clients. Not in terms of, yes, you can now get the service, but now you can do these things with your clients that you couldn't do before because of the way you're doing telephony now. So I think you'll be hearing more on that from us in the relatively near future in the next few months. Oh, we also got to go to a baseball game, which had the Rockies versus the Cardinals. And it was really interesting to see 2 teams that are completely out of any kind of playoff contention, and being from Cleveland, where really we are still in the running for the best record in the national, in NBL. We've already got home field advantage for the first round. That's weird from Cleveland. We got a bye for the first round. So anyway, weird. And then Wednesday and Thursday was the MSP Community Minds event, which was a 2-day, and again, it's a small, and I like small in this particular case because we're relatively focused. No sales pitches from vendors, no heavy-handed, PowerPoints or anything along those lines. It was relatively, a couple of panel discussions each day in the mornings, and then workshop sessions, 2-hour workshop sessions, because you actually look to get things done, with some of the sessions repeated. And it was good from the standpoint of, Elaine Boyd, Workday Ninja, just nailed it with some of the automation and project definition tools that she has. And she has a ridiculous amount of experience in the workflow and automation field, and is just now getting into the MSP field. And any of you who are looking to, that includes us, really take advantage of some of the workflow automation tools that are available. And again, not just MSP, but in business in general. Take a look, workdayninja.com. Some really great resources, and it's a force to be reckoned with. But also took a look and talked about really some of the sales development processes that are going on, really some of the storytelling questions. You know, what is the best way to communicate effectively the opportunities and how the services can alleviate pain that clients are having, as well as open up opportunities that clients are having. And some really interesting, both the events, you know, the workshops and the like, but also the talking to other MSPs, including Compass IT, which is just, you know, literally about 2 miles away from Simplex IT, which is cool. It's competition, as they say. And always, as always, a chance to get together with some of the other MSP folks, and, you know, them to face the requirement of having to pretend to like me and or respect me. Some of them are lousy at pretending that, I will just say that. Anyway, so what did I want to get out of this? What I wanted to get out of this was, number one, to really get a better idea of how our VoIP offerings need to really be formalized and move forward on. And I think we got that nailed down. Also wanted to talk to some folks as far as automation and really get best practice as far as moving forward with process definition and then implementing automation to really both reduce the workflow and increase the productivity of our team and of our clients. And that, boy, that was great. That alone was honestly worth the price of admission as they go. And just had a couple of nice social get-togethers, which again, that's when the best conversations happen. So thanks for bvoip and folks for putting this on as always, and we'll see if this happens again. I hope it does, because it's a good model. So anywho, that's it. It's now Friday morning. I'm heading back home, and we'll see where the next travel takes me. Bye.